What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, man, I want to thank everyone for the support, the love, just everything that y'all do for me on my channel, man. I thank y'all for the comments. I thank y'all for subscribing. I thank y'all for just giving me wonderful advice on life and things that you don't like how I say things, how I put my words together. I appreciate that, man. I humbly appreciate that. For me today, man, I almost broke. I almost broke down and went and got me a cake. It was gonna be a nothing bundt cake, and what almost influenced me to get it, I was scrolling. You know a nigga hungry. You know a nigga ain't gonna be able to eat till 3, 4, 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? So I almost broke down. I almost bought. I almost went around the corner to get me a nothing bundt cake, the confetti kind. I almost broke down and got it, but I didn't do it. I stood 10 toes down. I didn't break. I didn't bend. I did not fold, and I will continue my fasting, man. I think my plan is to fast Monday through Thursday and eat light. Eat still not eat too much, but just control how much I eat daily. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, enough of me. Before we get started, let's hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that subscribe button for your boy, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. These Africans really claiming Michael B. Jordan. Now, I first saw it. I saw a couple content creators talk about it. And I'm like, okay, it ain't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just this one time that these people speaking about Michael B. Jordan being Ghanaian. But now it's an Asian talking about Michael B. Jordan is one of them. And I'm like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like, why are these people so obsessed with us as Black Americans? Why they want to latch on to what we have? Why they always want to latch on to our wins? Why they want to do that? It's so many videos, y'all, and I ain't get a chance to just download all of them because I'm pretty sure y'all have seen them. But there are a lot of videos of Africans saying that Michael B. Jordan is Ghanaian, and when people are telling them not Michael B. Jordan's dad is not Ghanaian, they say, well, why he flew from Africa to see him receive his award. And Africans, just because somebody live in another country don't mean that they are what they are in that country. If I move to Ghana, does that make me a Ghanaian? Does it mean I have a lineage in Ghanaian? You get what I'm saying? If I move to Nigeria, does that make me Nigerian? Now, I might pick up certain habits in Nigeria. You get what I'm saying? I might poop in the middle of the street in Nigeria like Nigerians do, but does that make me a Nigerian? All I'm doing is just picking up the habits of the people in Nigeria. Why do y'all want to latch on to our winners? Why is that? Is it because Africans don't have any winners? Who are y'all African winners, Africans? Who are they? I would love to know, Africans, who are y'all winners that y'all can look up to, that y'all can be proud of? There are Africans winning awards in the UK. Why y'all don't talk about them? I don't even know what Africans out there. What, Idris Elba? Yeah. Why don't y'all just boost up Idris Elba or something like that? Or what's that other dude that played in that TV show about Rick Ross? What's his name? That pretty girl. What's that boy name? Idris, whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know that boy name. But he played in Snowfall. Him. Why don't they talk about him? You know what I'm saying? Like, why they want to attach our wins to them? Listen, Africans. I know y'all don't have nobody to look up to. I know that when things happen, the Black Americans always be the spotlight of everything. And you as an African, wherever you at around the world as an African, wherever you are, you can even be in the United States. But I know it kind of bothers y'all when Africans don't get that high praise like a Black American do. And I totally understand. But it's okay, y'all can celebrate, but y'all don't have to claim like that's an African. Michael B. Jordan father, I think he's from Louisiana. Michael B. Jordan father is a foundational Black American. He's not an African. I'm pretty sure Michael B. Jordan daddy lives in Ghana somewhere. Probably seek refuge in Ghana, just chilling in Ghana, maybe helping y'all with y'all economy in Ghana. He probably got tricked into that right to a bowl shit in Ghana. He probably out there. What's wrong with him living out there and flying to see his family? See his son win the Oscar. One of the biggest accomplishments that the brother could get. in his movie career. Africans. Y'all have a thing called Nollywood. Is it called Nollywood or something? I might be saying that wrong. But y'all got an African Hollywood. Y'all do. Y'all got an African Hollywood. Why don't y'all get behind y'all Africans out there, man? And treat them like a Michael B. Jordan. Treat them like a Michael B. Jordan. I'm pretty sure y'all do. I watch some of y'all Nollywood movies. It's not my cup of tea. I think y'all are like years behind Black American acting, but that's y'all style. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all stuff just don't appeal to me. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all movies don't appeal to me. A lot of y'all shows don't appeal to me. Y'all music don't appeal to me. It's a lot of things, it just don't appeal to me from Africans. You know what I mean? And I'm finna go just pivot a little. I'm finna pivot a little bit, y'all. A lot of these shows that we see now, a lot of these movies that we see now that's made by Africans or Africans produced it or African playing our roles, it's garbage. Can we admit that, y'all? It's garbage. And we have talked about this a lot. We have talked about how immigrants are taking Black American roles out here, and it just don't hit the same. It don't. It's tragic, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That I know a lot of people like Sinners. And I'm not shitting on Sinners, y'all. Because I'm happy that there was a movie that was centered around us as foundational Black Americans. About them, especially me being from Mississippi, them speaking about Clarksdale, even though they in film now, but still, and yet them talking about Clarksdale, Mississippi, the Delta, the blues, the spirituality of Mississippi, the ancestors of Mississippi, the certain practices that we have in Mississippi, how we stick together in Mississippi, how we build things together, how we recognize white supremacy and white folks, and how things is drawn down the line. Meaning, if you cross this railroad track, you're going to them white folks, so you're gonna get what you get. But stay on this side of the tracks. Don't cross them side of the track, because you know what's gonna happen to you. That type of stuff. So I'm with it. But one of the reasons, and I know I mentioned in the other video, I just wasn't feeling those immigrants playing our role. But I did feel the Jamaican dude, Delroy. I think he did a great job. But the rest of them, it just didn't hit for me, yo. I'm sorry, it just didn't hit for me. Love the movie. The movie has some great gems in it. I'm not shitting on the movie. I'm not hating. I'm just speaking on the actors. You get what I'm saying? And that's why it irks me. I'm going to tell you another movie. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it. Called The Long Walk. That's the Stephen King novel, but they turned into a movie. The Long Walk. They had Africans in this movie, y'all. Playing Southern people from Louisiana. They had Africans. And listen, these Africans don't even look American. These look like they just came off the boat in Africa. These look like Africans, bro. Like, it was one African up in there. He was a tall African. I think he said he was from Louisiana or St. Louis or something. This dude was an African. In the movie, said it takes place. It looked like it takes place like between the 40s and the 50s or something like that. It seemed like it take place around that time. But they had this African up in there. You know what's funny about it, though, that I did find funny about The Long Walk was the African was shitting in the middle of the street. The African shitted twice in the movie because he had the shit from walking. He couldn't stop and poop. But it was just funny when I saw that at the movie theater. I was like, God damn. These motherfuckers shit in real life in the middle of the street, and they poop in the movies in real life in the middle of the street. Y'all make sure y'all look at Long Walk. He did it twice, and I think that what got him almost unalive because he had to poop all the time. But those characters, then there was the main main African character that was walking with the white boy. I think he like from Britain or something like that. But he's African. Well, I don't know what I think he Caribbean or African, one of them foreigners. But he tried to have a Louisiana accent or a Southern accent, and it just didn't hit. It just didn't hit. All these country niggas in America that they could have got for the cheap. You hear me? They could have paid some country nigga like $1,000 just to play in this movie, and I guarantee they would have hit that role perfectly just by how they talk. Why they put these Africans in these goddamn movies, man? That Fresh Prince of Bel-Air movie that they redid, nothing but immigrants up in there, man. I couldn't get even used to it. It was too dark. It was too satanic. It was just weird to me, bro. A lot of these shows, these black shows that's being directed, man, it's garbage. It don't keep your attention like it should. As much as we get on Tyler Perry, but at least he put some black Americans up in there, man. And he's a black American director. Even though I don't like none of his movies, even though it seems redundant, but goddamn, at least you know some Americanism in it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't feel movies no more like we used to back in the day. I'm going to tell you one of the greatest movies I ever seen, man. It's one of my top 3 movies of all time. And I remember as a little bitty boy, I think I was in elementary or maybe middle. I was in elementary when I seen this. And that was the Malcolm X movie played by Denzel Washington. We felt it. Well, let me speak for myself. I felt it. I felt Denzel as Malcolm X in that movie. That movie alone made me want to read about Malcolm X. Every time I look at Denzel to this day, I see Malcolm X, bro. That movie resonated with me so much, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. And you could look, I'm about to call Denzel Malcolm, but you could look at Denzel and tell that Malcolm's spirit was in him. I love that movie, bro. I love that movie. Denzel played that part, yo. Denzel embodied that. That movie, Ray, played by Jamie Foxx. When I first heard about it, I'm like, man, how Jamie Foxx gonna play Ray Charles? Jamie Foxx played the hell out that movie. I think he should have got an Oscar for that. Did he get an Oscar for that? If he didn't, he should have. Jamie Foxx played that movie. Jamie Foxx had me want to be blind at the time that movie came out, bruh. We can play our people really well. What's love got to do with it? Tina, Ike. Our sister played that role. Man, I'm having a brain fart on what's her name. Y'all know her name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, I forgot her name that quick. Her name, but her face popped up in me. But she played that role well. Even Ike, shit. You know, even the dude that played Ike played that movie. Lawrence Fishburne played that part right. I don't know. I can't remember that beautiful lady name. I don't know why I cannot remember her name, y'all. And this is so disrespectful. But she played that part well. Loved her in that movie, yo. Even though I didn't like the violence that Tina Turner went through, but just the point you felt that shit, bro. You ain't feeling no African movies, man. You ain't feeling nothing with these people playing out roles. What's that movie that dude played in? I think it was the Fred Hampton movie. Man, I looked at like 30 minutes of this shit. I couldn't get into that. I didn't feel it. That was an African playing Fred Hampton, bro. An African. Nakula, whatever the hell that African dude name. Playing Fred Hampton, man. I couldn't get into it. Out of all brown-skinned niggas in America, that's maybe even from Chicago, could have played Fred Hampton. Maybe his son could have played Fred Hampton. Made his son lose a little weight or something. Put him on Ozempic. Get him out there. Or maybe the grandson of Fred. Somebody could have played Fred Hampton except this funky flip-flop wearing ugly African. But I understand why. Let me get back to my point, y'all, because I had a moment. I be having these moments sometimes. And maybe because I'm hungry, too. But I'm hungry like an African right now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I see, man, I wish Salad Struthers was standing right next to me right now with some American rice. Not no Chinese rice, Salad Struthers, but I want some American rice with some Kool-Aid and some chicken, fried chicken. Shit, these Africans lucky as hell, bro. Africans don't know how lucky it is for them, man, to have people bring you food for free. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm sorry. But Africans don't have nobody to look up to. Africans don't have nobody to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be proud of our accomplishment. So any little thing, even if they hear African in it, even just a person visiting Africa, like Stevie Wonder, somebody visiting Africa, they're gonna say that's an African right there. They're gonna rate the pom-poms and everything. Why we don't do that for them? Think about it, y'all. Why we don't do it for them? Like, why with Burna Boy or Idris Elba or Alba, whatever his name is, or any other African superstar that's over here, and we do kind of support a little bit, but why we don't act like that? Why we don't say, oh, that's a black American. Oh, they're my people right there, man. You know, shout out to the motherland, but that's our people right there. We don't really do that shit, man. We been stopped that. We don't claim they athletes. Bam Adebayo just hit 80, beat Kobe Bryant record. I thought he was a goddamn average. Turned out he wanted to change his name. He really FBA. I think his mama slept with a funky flip flop wearing African, and his daddy was absent in his life. He wanted to change his name and shit. I thought he was African the whole time. Well, he is kind of African, but he's more FBA though. But they don't have nobody. They don't have nobody that the world care about. And once again, black Americans, we are the culture. We are the spirit that make the world go round. We are the most copied in the world. Everybody want to imitate us, yo. Who want to imitate an African? Who want to be like an African around the world? Just think about it. You don't see Chinese people walking around in China talking that boom that shit. They ain't clicking. They ain't doing that shit. With no Chinese people ain't doing it. But they using our slang. They using our vernacular on how we talk. They dress how we dress. No Mexican want to act like an African or dress like an African. What Mexican or Latino you seen dress like an African? Think about it. But you see Latino wear they suits like us. You know, they stole the zoot suits from us. You see how we do the low ride? They got that from us. How we rap? They got that from us. How we dress, like on streetwear? They got that from us. We don't copy from these folk. We make the world go round, man. What actor or what superstar or what political activists? Let me start right there. What political activists do they have? That the world respects, that the world loves? Who? Maybe 2 or 3 people that I can think of. Who are their main inventors? What have Africans innovated? That's all I want to know. What has Africa innovated, man? Who have they pushed out? Who are they people? They have nothing. And that's why the arrogance of these people, when they talk about, oh, black Americans is lazy, black American got all the baby mamas and baby daddies, we uneducated, we have no culture, this and that, this and that. Well, guess what, Africans? Y'all have nothing. Y'all have nothing. What do y'all have? That's all I want to know. What do y'all have? Y'all trying to claim Michael B. Jordan daddy flying from Ghana as, oh, Michael B. Jordan Ghanaian and this is a win for Africa. Nah, it ain't no win for you motherfuckers. Africans. I would never get tired of talking about y'all. Cause it's just funny to me. And I think why it's so funny to me, because it's just the arrogance of you flip-flop wearing people, man. It's just the arrogance. And it's funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. The delusion is funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. And I get a kick out of it. So every day I can talk about Africans every day. And I understand people get tired of it. We're going to be more and more people like to hear it, man. I ain't going to lie. But you Africans are great content. But anyway, shout out to everybody listening to me, man. Michael B. Jordan is not African, man. He's a foundational black American. Just because his daddy live in Ghana does not mean his daddy is a funky flip-flop wearing African like you are. But anyway, y'all be safe, man. Shout out to my foundational black Americans. I love y'all. Y'all be safe.